Speaking to what Jalen Hurts had to say after the game, the wins feel really good, but the losses hang with you too. And he knows what it feels like to get all the way there, but lose at the end. And that's so not the mission that Jalen Hurts and the Eagles are on as they stay undefeated in Thursday Night Football against the Houston Texans. It's the first 8-0 start in franchise history. Takeaways from the game: the Eagles win over the Texans last night. I know we had a lot of Texans turn the volume up talk yesterday, but they put up a fight.
Yeah, they did, and I think that's the thing here. It's going to be for the Eagles. So we come on the show, and I said the Eagles are going to win 23-3. Jason says they're going to win 30-3, and we're not doing it to be hyperbolic. I'm looking at the roster with the Texans. I don't think their quarterback is an elite quarterback. They're down their top 2 wide receivers. I don't know many of the other skill position players on the roster. I've got to do a deep dive into the depth charts to even find out. And the Texans came out looking for a fight. And what I liked about the Eagles is that they didn't take them for granted. They fought back. It was like, all right, this Pierce is the real deal. He ran for 139 yards. He's going to punch us in the mouth. The Texans come score first. The Eagles answer. And the Eagles answered with these long drives to suck out any momentum. And I kind of like this style, and we saw this against the Cowboys when the Cowboys started making this a game. The Eagles went on a 13-play, 75-yard drive that ate up 9 minutes of clock. And we saw it here twice against the Texans. One of them was an 18-play drive, and if you're a defense and you're on the field for 18 plays, Jason McCourty, what does that do for you?
You're dying by the end of that drive, especially the guys up front. You're just not used to being on the field for that long defensively.
A lot of hands on hips.
A lot of hands on hips, and they showed against Pittsburgh they can do that quick strike, right? They didn't even get in the red zone. They just hit these 3 big bombs to Brown, and it was like, we could beat you that way, but we could also beat you this way. And just, like I said yesterday, they can just shove the ball down your throat, and it's like a very physical, and it's a very defeating manner of football where you don't want to take that next hit. You don't want to see them do it again. And it's over and over and over again, and they just bully you up front with those linemen and those running backs. And that tight end, Goddard, who here on this play just makes the cutback, looks good. I know they didn't blow them out by 15 points. I know they didn't win by 30, but I like the way that the Eagles got a worthy competitor, and they still smacked them around and said, okay, we're going to run the ball down your throat. We're going to do what we do. Look at these 2 drives real quick. I mean, you're talking about 2 touchdown drives. One of them's 18 plays in the first quarter for 91 yards. The other one's 10, and they eat clock. They keep your defense on the field, and they make a statement. They finish. They're not for field goals. They're for touchdowns. Both of them in the first half, first and second quarters. By the third quarter, you're Houston. You're like, okay, please don't, thank you, sir, may I not have another. Like, that's what it is. That's how they play, and you can win games that way.
Yeah, the Eagles show they were the better team. They certainly flexed their muscles when they needed to. I was proud of the Texans the way they came out and fought. We were talking last night about, this is going to be a one-sided game. And right on cue, Al Michaels says, they have not scored a single point on the opening drive all season long, and then boom, the Texans are up 7-0 before you know it. So give credit to them. But in the end, the Eagles showed, and we just saw the week before, we were talking about A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts, and it's like, wow, look at how good the passing game looks. All right, they can beat you with Miles Sanders, too, because I thought he stole the show last night. As much as Dameon Pierce was phenomenal and he looked good, this is the best we've ever seen Miles Sanders. He's on track right now for a career year. And, look, a lot of it has been injury-based. He's been banged up, hasn't played 16 games since his rookie year. But the run that you showed, J-Mac, before right here, not that one, but the angry run, this one right here on Stingley, this right here, that's highlight stuff right there. That's Miles not just saying, hey, I'm not just a fat scat back, I'm not just a fast guy. I can play down and dirty too. And I think that emphasis, that power is, look, I think that's contagious. I think that's something the defense thrives off of. They build off it as well. But the 1-2 punch now of Miles Sanders, and now you mentioned that tight end, Dallas Goedert. Yeah. Dallas Goedert's on a career year right now, right? Before this season, I think the most catches he had was 56 catches. He's already got 40. So when you look at, his previous high was 58. And when you look at Dallas Goedert, it's not just throws like that. It's the screens, the tight end screens. Oh, look at the boys up front. Look at Kelsey with the peel back block. Look at Sayamalu. Look at Landon Dickerson. Look at the big boys getting out there for their tight end. The one thing that Dallas Goedert doesn't get enough credit for is how good of a blocking tight end he is as well. So when you see all these rushing yards and you see Jalen Hurts and you see Miles Sanders rushing yards, you got to give credit to the tight ends. I've never done this before, all right? I'm going to glowingly talk about the Eagles fans for a second. Because last night when you're watching the game, it was hard not to notice the crowd noise. And this was a Thursday night game. All right, you've got the World Series Game 5 going on in Philly. And Phillies fans flew down to Houston. Nick Sirianni was talking about how there's no such thing as a road game for his Eagles fans. I want you to listen to what he had to say about the fans.
It's just unbelievable. I'm assuming that our stadium at Citibank is full of Philly fans. But I didn't think that this would be full of Eagles fans here. Again, the crowd completely took over the game. Again, just like Arizona, just like Washington. I'm starting to think we're not playing any away games. Like, I mean, goodness gracious.
Eagles fans, give yourself a little applause right now. I mean, that's pretty impressive. The coach comes on, he's talking about you, showing up, showing out for your team right there. Look, we all have fun with Eagles fans. We all have our kind of little stories. We poke jabs. I thought that was pretty cool. That was pretty impressive on a Thursday night game to travel down there when the World Series is going on in your own city. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, without a doubt, to travel. There was a guy in Philly, Jordan Davis, who did not travel, who was on IR, and you saw the difference that he makes. It's not all about stats and sacks and all of those things. Dameon Pierce was running wild, but this Philadelphia Eagles defense stepped up when they needed it most. They made the big plays and they made the stops to be able to win this game, especially late. But we saw early on, Davis Mills was sacked 3 times by Javon Hargrave, getting after the quarterback as he's been doing lately. Talked about after the game, they come in bunches. Gardner Johnson getting an interception on a Davis Mills errant throw, taking advantage of the opportunities. They put pressure on them. They gave up plays early on. Next thing you know, the score is 14-14. They only let up 3 points in the entire second half. And as Philly was answering with their scores, Houston was coming back too. They kicked that field goal in. They're down 21-17. They're driving. And when Bradbury takes that interception, what all seals the deal, the game's over. So this Philadelphia Eagles defense didn't start hot, but they finished strong, and they made the plays when they needed to.
Yeah, it didn't seem like they panicked when easily they could have. And I think it's important for teams like this that are building into a very big potential legacy here to be able to win different ways, to play methodically, which is the other word that kind of came to mind, Peter, on some of those drives that were really long. Just, we're going to take your soul, methodical drives, nonstop. And Jalen Hurts and the hug that he had with Nick Sirianni after the game looked really cool. But a moment for Dameon Pierce, because again, for a lot of people, they maybe had heard the name in the preseason. They maybe had seen him play in college. But had the Texans had this opportunity yet this season? No. For the whole country to be watching him? No. And he showed out. 27 times this rookie running back touched the ball. 139 yards.
That was
139 yards. Oh my goodness. A couple weeks ago, Lovie Smith was asked if he could be the potential offensive rookie of the year. And he said, this was a couple weeks ago, he said, I think it's a little too early for that conversation. Wow. We're inching closer to very much a part of that conversation. Kenneth Walker III be the other rookie running back for the Seahawks that looks really good too early on. But another thing, a couple weeks ago, Dameon Pierce had a fantastic breakout game, if you will, against the Jacksonville Jaguars. And someone asked about one of his long runs in that game and said, what was going through your mind? It's like a 36-yard run. He goes, I guess I was just thinking, go, country boy, go. So go, country boy, go is right, Dameon Pierce. You look fantastic last night for those Texans. I liked it.
Yeah, he was